Hello, let's talk about Prismatic Evolutions. It's been a while since I made a new video. Alright, so today is January 13th, 4 days before Prismatic Evolution comes out. Now, let me preface this by PopCon was just this weekend in Hawaii, and there's a lot of decent sized vendors and some famous people in Hawaii and all that stuff. Okay, also a lot of like mainland vendors flew down and they have expensive stuff and all that. One thing I noticed at the convention was if something is really high demand and the market price is, let's say 3600 last sold, they will ask for $4,000 plus. And that shit crazy to me if you ask for more than market. But I guess everyone's free to price however they want it. The first person that told me 4,000 for the Latios PSA 10, I was like, this person is crazy. And then I asked like 5 other people and they're all $4,000 plus. So I guess that's just a part of the market that I haven't experienced yet. Vendors asking over market price. Even if you consider tax, what is tax on 3,600 times 0.5? Was that 100, 180? 130, 36. I gotta use a calculator for this. Let's see. 3600 times 1.5. Oh, no. 3600 times 1.05. It's still 38. You could just buy it on eBay for cheaper. I don't get the whole vendor pay. You could go buy it cheaper on the spot. You could stand in front of them and buy it. And then I guess they could say, go do it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That card wasn't even for me anyways. Okay, now, the whole market is very hot right now, which is going to lead me into the Prismatic Evolutions thing. Supercharged breaker. You used to be able to buy that for 40, 45. I priced it at 40 at the convention. Then people were buying it and I was like, that's weird. Why are people buying it so much? And I looked it up. It's $60 now. Terra Festival, $90. 151 Japanese, 100, 110. So the whole market is hot now. Now the big question is this a bubble? Is this going to keep going? Number one, is this a bubble? Yes. But I think we're still early stages of the bubble. This bubble is not going to pop anytime soon. There's too much money available for people to spend. And there's still, if this is the ramp, if this is where we started from this bubble, which was Pokemon TCG Pocket, and then this is where it pops and it crashes. We don't know if it's going to crash down halfway or if it's going to crash all the way down. I don't think it's going to crash all the way down. It's probably going to be start here, max bubble here, crash down to here. So there'll be like a correction. Now, we could go like this. Up, 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 down slightly. Everyone thinks that's the crash. And then we curve, and then all of the people who have more money buy it, and we actually go bigger. Now, that means people thought this was the top of the bubble. But actually, this up, down, up was just a middle part of here up to the real bubble. Okay, anyways, that's irrelevant. Prismatic Evolutions, English. How do I think this is going to play out? Okay, so as we saw in Whatnot, a lot of people are already selling it for $20 to $40 a pack. And right now it is 4 days before release, and I still saw 2 streamers selling it for about $20 a pack. And if you think $20 a pack, they're selling the poster collection, and the bids were getting up to the 50s to 60s, which is actually not that much above market price. Market price on TCG Player on pre-order right now is $40, and they're selling it for 50 to 60. They're not actually selling it, they're just auctioning it, and it's going for that much. So 2 days from now, I will experience for myself ripping and shipping it, and it'll go for whatever it goes for. I don't care. I That's why you should think of me as a neutral third party. I do not have a distributor. I do not push any specific product. Whatever people send me, think of me as the index fund of Pokemon. I sell singles, I sell sealed, I sell Japanese, Korean, English, all of it. Expensive stuff, cheap stuff. I basically touch everything. Therefore, I do not have a specific narrative to push. So, card shops, for example, they would benefit more if sealed product sells well. I don't, whatever it is, Japanese vendor, English vendor, everyone has something that they want to push. Some people want to sell you a subscription to Patreon that gives you access to stuff. Some people want you to give them YouTube views. Some people want, everybody wants something from you. What do I want from you? I don't know. I'm just making this video because I guess, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess I think people like to hear my opinion, so I'm giving the people what they want. Because obviously, I'm gonna make like $5 from this video. It's not worth my time. Anyways, Prismatic Evolutions. Price was capped out on an ETB at about 150. I think once all the people start getting their target orders and all that, the prices are going to dip down to 120-ish. We'll just say 120. 150, because right now they're down to 140, 150. They're going to dip down to 120. People are going to rip the product. The prices are going to go up, but the hit rates are complete crap. We've seen a lot of people, because the thing is, the Pokemon community is this big. The people who are dialed in, tracking the hit rates of the earliest people that open them, are this big. So if you're really, really into Pokemon and you've seen the Whatnot streams, you've seen God Packs and all that already, you're this big. Okay? The whole thing is, most of the opportunity is being in the front, not the back. Now, I think once everyone realizes that the hit rates are complete crap, realistically, because the hit rates are bad, does that mean the product will get cheaper? No. The product is going to be worth what the product is no matter what. The contents of the product, aka SAR Umbreon, I called this like a week ago or 2 weeks ago on my stream. When we first saw that Whatnot stream, where they ripped open 1,500 packs and they didn't pull any SARs of the evolutions except for 2 EVs, I already said Umbreon out the gate and stable is gonna be $1,000 plus raw, because it looks like it's about what, not counting God Packs, it looks like it's about 1 in 2,000. So I think English product will still be expensive. And just look at 151. Can you easily go in somewhere and buy a bunch of 151 at retail? No. Everyone's already scrapping each other over blooming waters, and everyone's waiting in line, and there's a max price. 151 is like a year old now. Okay. Terra Festival, Prismatic Evolutions, it's going to be the same thing or worse than 151, because 151 came out pre-Pokemon TCG Pocket, I think, if my memory's correct. Came out pre-TCG Pocket. Prismatic Evolutions is post-TCG Pocket. That shit gonna, whatever pain you feel over 151 right now, it's gonna be a lot worse for Prismatic. Okay, so product will not get cheaper. What's gonna happen is people are gonna buy it up cheap and sell it high, just like in the Japanese market. Because if you can monopolize the entire market, instead of more product releasing and then you drop the price because, you got it cheaper, you can sell it more. No, you buy it up. Everyone all the scalpers will collectively buy it up and maintain the secondary market. And that's just how it is. Because that's just how it works. If you can control the whole supply, you're not incentivized to discount it. And that's kind of like what's it called? When you collectively understand how it works. So like all these scalpers, they're not going to undercut each other by a lot. They're not going to drill into the ground because the product moves already on the secondhand market. There's no reason to discount it. So it's like a hive mind without everyone knowing what each other's thinking, but they all know. Don't drop the prices, just buy it, everyone at all the targets or whatever, just buy it up and scalp it at the price. Okay. So I think terrestrial festival Japanese is going to get more expensive because the hit rates are good on that. And if somebody wants an Umbreon Eevee, they think about it. 1 in 2,000, $20 a pack. No, I can't afford 40,000 to pull it myself. I'm just gonna buy one of those and pull 1 in 30 boxes or whatever it is. Or I'll just buy an Umbreon for $300. That's like the box price of 2 English ETBs right now. Anyways, I just rambled a bunch. I guess that's it. Should you buy Prismatic Evolutions? If you want to have fun and lose money, go ahead. If you're in it to make money / not lose money, sell the product that you have. If you have Pokemon Center ETBs coming in, sell. Dump it. Could you potentially like the 151 ETBs and all that, like, actually, let me back it up. Pokemon Center ETBs are a hold. I have all my Pokemon Center ETBs. I think 151s are like 350, 400 right now. So Pokemon Center ETBs are the only thing I would hold on to. Other than that, dump it. Now, if you want money fast, you want a quick flip, you bought it for 60, you want to sell your Prismatic ETB for 400, do it. Just keep in mind, if you sell something, that money, the litmus test of a thought process that you should put into it is, if I'm going to sell this for 400, am I going to invest that $400 into something else that'll give me a greater return on the time horizon that I have for this money? So if you need the money in 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, when you sell it now, are you going to buy something else that appreciates over time? Now, this is strictly if you're going to stay in a vacuum of money. If you want to have fun, you could say like, oh, I could sell this one, or I could trade this one for 3 regular ETBs and I can rip more packs because I don't care about the stamp Pokemon Center and all that stuff because I was going to rip it anyways. Okay, that's all. That's all I got to say. Yes, I spent $8,350 at this convention.